Hello everyone and welcome to Final IT. In today's video we're going to be looking at setting up a Linux Mint 19.1 installation using the Cinnamon desktop. This is a great Linux distribution to try out if you're relatively new to Linux and want something that can run faster on a computer than Windows will. Some good videos to watch for this one is our video on creating a bootable USB drive with Rufus, or our video on installing VMware Workstation, depending on how you're going to install this operating system. Links to those videos can be found in the description. First, we'll want to download the Linux Mint ISO from their website here. There will be a few different desktop types, and we'll be using the Cinnamon one today. You'll want to grab the 64-bit option, unless for whatever reason your computer only supports 32-bit. But most systems support 64 these days. Just click on that and then pick one of the mirrors down here to go ahead and download it. Now we already have that file downloaded, so we're just going to boot up the virtual machine that we're going to run the installer on. And it's going to automatic boot in 10 seconds if you don't automatically. If you hit a key, it'll let you pick from a menu, and we'll just have it start Linux Mint. When it boots up to the installer, you're already at a temporary desktop that you can use to get on the internet and other tasks even. But we're going to go ahead and select Install Linux Mint so that we can go ahead and get into that installer and get the thing set up. Alright, we'll be able to pick a language on the first screen and then hit Continue. Then this is for a custom keyboard layout if you have one of those on the next screen. After that, we will want to check the box to install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, just to get ourselves that little bit of extra software that can be helpful. We'll hit Continue there. Alright, after this we can pick what we want to do with the disk. The default option is to erase the old disk and install Linux Mint, which is what we'll be going with. You can also choose to encrypt the drive, use LVM, or set up a custom disk setup if you'd like to do that. We're just going to leave it at the defaults and hit Install Now. It's going to warn us that it will be erasing everything on the disk ahead of time. And we're okay with that, so we'll hit Continue. Finally, we can pick a time zone here. After the time zone, we'll set up a user account. There we go. Once we set that up, we can hit Continue. Go through the install. Once the installation is finished, it's going to prompt you to go ahead and restart, which we'll do now. Another thing it'll do is it'll warn you to remove the installation media before hitting enter, so you can either pull your USB drive. In our case, it's automatically disconnected the virtual disk, so we'll hit enter to restart. Now we can log in with the account we've just created. Alright, we've got access to our Linux Mint desktop now. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching everyone. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments.